Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you once again. Well, it has been a hot week in Missouri. The heat index has been over 100 and the ground is like concrete. But I did still manage to go out and metal detect for a few hours this week. I went out to some old lots that I've been over before and I found a few things to share with you. So let's get straight to it. Well, this didn't take very long, everybody. I've been out here for probably like 20 minutes now, and I found a copper penny, some pull tabs, and I just got a little tiny 66 signal and popped my plug, and I think I've got a little tiny silver ring sitting here. So let's take a look together. I am telling you, it was an itty-bitty little signal, but thankfully this machine sniffed it out. I think I have a little tiny ring here. Take a look at that. I'm hoping it's silver. The ground is really hard out here, unfortunately. Yeah, that looks like it's silver. Give me just a moment to clean that up, and I'll be right back. Well, unfortunately, I think I busted it right there. I think I broke it already, but it's such a fragile little ring. It is marked sterling inside there. It has a maker's mark. Having trouble reading it, but it is tiny. It is a little tiny little silver ring. Kid something? I don't know. Khadij, it's kind of an odd name. But yeah, out here 20 minutes and I've already got some silver. That is not bad. We'll take it and keep on detecting. Well, it was way down on about 7 or 8 inches of really gravelly soil, but I just got my first wheat penny for the week. Let me see if I can't clean it off just a little bit and get a date off of it. It's not in great shape, it looks like. Maybe a 20s or a 30s. It might be a 40-something. Give me just a moment, I'll clean it up. Well, I'm having some trouble reading that last number on the date, but it's a 40-something. Might be a 42, 47. Not entirely sure, but it is our first wheat penny for the week, so we'll take it. You know, it's really not much, but sitting at about 6 inches down, I just popped this out of the ground. It is a coin or a token, I believe. Let's take a look together. I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to be. I think it's a Missouri sales tax token. These are from the Great Depression era. They're usually made of zinc. Yeah, give me just a moment, I'll clean that up. It's not cleaning very well with my thumb here. Yes, sir, that is a Missouri sales tax token from the Great Depression era. You can see the state of Missouri on either side of the token, and it's got a number 1 in the middle of it because the denomination on this token is 1 mil, M-I-L-L. These were introduced when sales tax became a thing, and a lot of states individually created their own sales tax tokens. So pretty cool. We will take it. Just had myself a really faint low 70 signal here on the Fisher Goldbug Pro, and popped my plug, and at about 6 inches down I think I have a button, and it may actually be a military button. I don't know. Give me just a second to clean that up. I think I may see an eagle on there with an anchor, so maybe a Navy button. I don't know. I'll be right back. Well, I do see an eagle and anchor on there with some stars around it and a little pile of cannonballs there at the bottom. It looks like it's an iron back, and I've unfortunately broken the shank off of there, I think. Not sure if it's actually U.S. Navy. It probably is. I would say it's probably from the Second World War era, but not a bad find. Don't find too much militaria around here, so I will gladly take it. Well, I just got myself another low 70 signal and popped my plug, and I think I have an old medallion sitting here, so let's take a look. This also was pretty deep, I would say 6 or 7 inches down, and I honestly don't know what I have here. I did pick it up and take one quick look at it, and I don't really know what I have. Could be a face or something, I don't know. Let me set this here and put some water on it. Just a second. I don't know. It looks like a head to me, but I'm not entirely sure. If you give me just a second, I will clean that up. Gosh, that is a weird find. I really don't know what that is. I'm thinking it's like a cutout of a head, like a little brass person's head or something like that. I don't know if it's a child. Not really sure. I guess there is a little bit of writing on there. Oh, you know what? I can just make out a little writing. What does it say? Buster? Something like that? Maybe it's a dog tag. I'm not entirely sure. How weird. I'll have to maybe throw up a picture for you guys to see exactly what that says, but that is an odd little find. Huh. Pretty cool, though. Well, I just got myself a 69 signal here and popped my plug, and I've got a ring sitting in the plug. Not really sure what I have here. I've actually dug rings in the past, gold rings in the past that have actually rung up like this, but I'm not sure what I have once again. So let's take a look together. I am going to take a guess here and say that this is not a gold ring, but I have been wrong in the past before with white gold rings. What do we have here? It could be titanium or something like that. I don't know. It's definitely an adult ring. No, it's not titanium. It's pretty heavy. Oh, what kind of metal would this be? Tungsten, maybe? Yeah, give me just a minute. It's heavy like tungsten. Well, there you are. It is a tungsten ring made in China. It's pretty cool. I think these rings are like 20 bucks usually, but definitely an adult's wedding band. It actually fits on my index finger, so pretty cool. Got another wedding band this year. Wish it had been gold, but pickers can't be choosers. We'll put it away. Well, this isn't right. Take a look at this. Just got a low 80 signal and popped my plug, and thought for a second here I had a silver coin, but actually I think this is going to be a foreign coin, and I think it's probably steel. What is it? What is this? At first I thought it was Canadian, but no, it's something else. I don't know. Don't recognize that. Give me just a second. Oh, France. 1 franc. 1977. That's pretty cool. Don't find that every day. Give me just a second to clean that up. Well, for Missouri, there is a weird find. 1977 1 franc. Pretty cool. If you look on this side, there's a woman throwing grains, and I believe that's actually the motif that was used on the Walking Liberty $50 back in 1916. Pretty neat. I will gladly take that. You don't find francs here in Missouri very often. I believe France now uses the euro too, so pretty cool. I'm happy with that find. Here is something that I have not found in a while. Just got myself a real loud 80s signal, and I was actually sitting in the grass pretty much. You can see the divot in the ground where this was sitting at, but I've just got a cell phone. It's been out here a while, and it's a flip phone too. Let's see if I can even get it open. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. Track phone. Huh. Kind of interesting. We'll take it. Well, everybody, it's getting dark, but just before I'm about to leave, I got myself a upper 60s and low 70s signal. Popped my plug, and I think I've got another ring here. And it's kind of gold colored, so let's find out what we have. Yeah, I honestly don't know what I have here. It's right at the base of this plug. It looks to be a ring. Could it possibly be another gold ring? I don't know. What is that? Nah, that's going to be a little kid's like signet ring, I think. That's all right. Still a cool find. Might have an initial on there or something, but we'll take it. What's it got on there? Ooh, an A. I think that's an A. And my first name is Andrew, so it's a good find. It's a little tiny signet ring. We'll take it. Well, here was another weird find just as I was about to leave. I just got myself what looks to be a miniature harmonica. It was ringing up in the low 70s. Just like a lot of finds today, and sitting at about 6 or 7 inches. Yeah, that looks to be like a little miniature harmonica. The wood inside of it is still there, but I don't know that I've ever seen that. Kind of a strange find. I would guess it's probably 60 or 70 years old, and I guess you'd wear it around your neck maybe. Looks like it's got a little eyelet right there, so pretty neat. Never seen that before. Here is another last minute find as I'm walking back to the car. I just got a mid-60 signal, thought I was digging up a pull tab, and I just found this. A little figurine of some sort. I guess that's lead. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, like a little gnome or something like that, or an elf. I don't know. I'll have to clean that up and maybe get an identification on it. Pretty cool though. You don't find these little figurines very often, so we'll take it. Well, after hunting for about 7 hours over 2 hunts this week, I'm now back at my house and have cleaned up all my finds. So let's go over the board. All right, you guys, while I can still stand the heat, let's go over the board real quick. We are going to look at the trash first, though. Got a little bit of that this week. Lots of just kind of random stuff sitting on top of the ground. So once again, if you're going to go out and metal detect, take as much garbage with you as you can. It always protects the hobby. But we'll come back over here and just look around the board a little bit. Got a little pile of pull tabs. There weren't too many out there. There's probably about 40 or 50 that I managed to pull out of the ground. Got a cell phone this week. Haven't found one of those in a little while, so that's kind of cool. Got a little bit of change. I only found about $5 in change, if you can believe that. Not a lot of money. There's some quarters. There's all my nickels for the week. You can tell that I was out at some areas that I've been over before and dug all the high tones. There's some clad dimes, and there's all my pennies. So some zinc pennies and copper pennies. Pretty cool. There's a button. Got some copper wiring that I'll recycle. A little piece of copper pipe. Got one e-cig this week. Find those all the time now. There's a tube. I did get a CO2 cartridge, some washers. I also got this kind of cool little Matchbox car that I didn't show you guys. It was actually sitting in the grass, but not a bad find there. I'll return that to some little kid. What else do we have? I didn't show you guys this either. I got myself another, what I guess is a crochet hook. I guess that's what that is. It was about 6 or 7 inches underground. We'll go around the board a little bit. Got that really cool little harmonica. Pretty neat. Never found one of those before. No, not really sure what that is. Maybe a piece off of somebody's jewelry or something like that, or a watch. Not really sure about that one. There's a little piece of something. What else do we have? Let me make sure I'm not going on to the good stuff just yet. We'll go over here, I guess. Got a little mood ring. This little signet ring is pretty neat. It's a child signet ring with an A on it, I believe. That or a V, but I think it's an A. Pretty neat. It's just gold plated. I got this pretty cool tungsten wedding band. That is a neat find. I find these occasionally. They're not terribly valuable, like less than $10 or $15, but still a neat find. I got one piece of silver this week, just one little piece. A little sterling child's ring. So, missing the stone, but that's all right. Here's some of the coins and tokens that I found. I got that Missouri sales tax token. Pretty bad shape. I figure one day the zinc pennies that I pull out of the ground will look like this. So, kind of cool. Just one wheat penny. Kind of sad. Not finding a lot of wheat pennies recently, but did manage to get at least one this week. I got this really cool little franc from 1977, a French coin. Pretty cool. I looked it up, and I believe this is made out of nickel, of all things. So I was kind of surprised by that. I figured it'd be stainless steel, but I think it's actually nickel. Got this really neat little button here, 2-piece button. It looks like it's a Navy button, probably from about the Second World War era is what I would guess. Got this little figurine. I think it's from Dungeons and Dragons, if I'm not mistaken, and it does have a date on it, 1981, as you can see there. So, neat little find. Don't find that every day. And then this, I would say, is probably my favorite find from the week. This little head. And I believe it says Susie, and it's got a date of birth on it. July the 25th of 1956. So, pretty neat. Don't think it's going to be something that I can return to anybody, but it is a neat little find. It's personalized, and I'm sure some young lady was probably pretty sad that she lost that. All in all, we didn't do too badly this week, especially considering the really terrible heat. Thank you to everyone who watches the channel. I really do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye now.